Oh, love, 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 love. Marriage is sweet. Hey, the ligba mommy, because what I am coping with, you cannot cope with it. I know. Hey, if you say it's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's very nice. Then you cannot cope with him. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Christianah, Daddy's girl, aka Omo Daddy, aka Omo Jobaba. Yes, Daddy's girl. Welcome back, welcome back. So we're going to be talking about something very interesting. You're wondering what is making me so excited. I'm talking about marriage. Oh, love, 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 love. Marriage is sweet. So I hope you're ready. And I know a lot of you have questions. Question 4. Don't worry, I am available to answer, and the one I cannot answer, I'll tell you that I'll answer you next time. But really, I would answer you. Just keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. I would answer. All right. Are you ready for this episode? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please, it means a lot to me. Help my ministry. All right. Help my ministry. I'm begging you now. Help my ministry. All right. So share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you're going to learn a lot from Life with Daddy's Girl. All right. So please don't forget to click like and subscribe. I'll be seeing you in a few seconds. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. All right, so we're going to be talking about marriage. Marriage is such a broad topic, and it cannot be, you can't talk about marriage like you can't finish talking about it. It's just something that has to be talked about all the time, and people need to know that there is beauty in marriage, especially when you are in it with the right person. And I know I will get the question, how do I know? How do I know the right person? See, different strokes for different folks. And I'll be bearing it all out with you about my own, from my own point of view, what marriage is. Marriage is a coming together of two people from two different backgrounds. They are going to let go of so many things to be able to merge their likes, dislikes together and be as one person. And it's not easy to live with another human being. Not even talk of the opposite sex. We are all groomed up differently, and we are all parented differently. So don't expect that marriage is going to be a smooth sail. It won't be a smooth sail. Trust me, it won't be a smooth sail. But you have to resolve in your heart that yours is going to work. And am I saying that you can marry the right person and live forever happily ever after? All right, if there's anything like that, it's not a walk in the park. Even people that are 60 years into marriage, they never finish learning. Marriage is a school that you don't graduate from. You keep learning and relearning, and you have to drop some things and accept some things. You cannot always win in marriage, and you cannot always fight through everything in marriage. There are some things that, when growing up, you have this idea that, I'm going to be this, when I get married, I'm going to be wearing bombshells, I'm going to be wearing spaghetti. Glory, it's a lie. In my marriage, sometimes I tie wrapper. I tie wrapper, in fact, above the chest because I cannot come and kill myself. How many? Oh my God, how many bombshells and this thing do I have? I beg you. Sometimes I cannot tie. Sometimes I cannot wear them. I cannot wear certain laundry all the time. That's the truth. See, until we start telling people the truth, they have high expectation. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying you should not wear sexy lingerie when you want to. You can. There are sometimes, yes, I want to do pen to bed, but the truth of the matter, heat. Sometimes if I'm too cold, I'd rather be without clothes and be under the duvet. There's no time to be forming sexy up and down. That's marriage. Sometimes, your husband might do some things that you're like, yeah. And the man is looking handsome, he's fine, he's drop dead. In fact, when he finish, dressing up, you're like, Shomolele, he's such a spec, But inside the house, you're like, that is marriage for you. You will see the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and all that. Are you ready? So a lot of people just have this mentality of, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that. To some people, marriage is not it. And Paul said in the Bible, it's better not to get married. Like some people, they don't want to get married. So when people, all these our African aunties and African mothers, they put pressure on you, go and marry. I'm not saying they, in their own right, they are actually, very correct for saying, oh, we want you to get married, because in their own time they feel getting married would give you a sense of responsibility. Some people are irresponsible even in marriage. How about that? Nothing prepares you for marriage. You can prepare for the wedding, everything, attention to detail. I want my bouquet like that. I want this color. I want my cake to be 5th tier to the 6th tier. I want it to come from the ceiling. I want to have a majestic entrance in my wedding. See, when you enter the marriage, that's when you know that this person, I don't like it, scatters the whole place. What is it? Why is this woman looking like this? Especially when she now gives birth. This is not the leper that I married to. She has become horrible. My husband knew how he met me. I've become horrible. It's now that I'm trying to, shed weight. So just in case you see other episodes and you're seeing me slim, I'm actually a work in progress. I'm watching on my weight. Not because my husband said, but because for my own health, I want to look good. All my fine clothes, will I be dashing them out because I have decided to be orokoto? I must say, if that is your narrative for now, stick with it. If you think you're comfortable in your skin, because you see the aspect of weight is very touchy for some people. They'll feel, oh, you're shading them. I'm not shading you. Okay, but okay, no, perfect. But me, I'm not okay with it. Even this what I'm wearing, you can see that I'm not buttoning well, but we have to shoot this video. That's it. I will tell you the truth. That is my own bobo to go. Alright, so marriage is a beautiful thing, and I don't want you to get it twisted. Come with the right mindset. Don't come into marriage like, I have to be right. In my first 2 years of marriage, in fact, when we first got married, oh God, we were always arguing. If you break bottle, I top my own. I break bottle, I do this, I do that. Not break bottle literally, but I'm just telling you that we had a lot of argument, and that is us, coming from years of relationship. I met my husband quite young. I think I met him after university, and no, not after university. What am I saying? After secondary school. Yes, I met my husband. We were friends. In fact, he was I wrote the first email, and his response was, I'm sure when Mr. O, when he watches this video, he's going to smile. Yeah, baby, I got ya. So, his response was, come out of the dark. Oh, shit. Come out of the dark. Because I was always hiding, like, I'll send him email, like, hi, I hope you're doing well. I just really liked him. I like his persona. He was, apart from his chocolate gorgeous. To me, I don't know about some people can have their own opinions, your own opinion. But me, let me just tell you now, I've had Oyibo tell me that my husband looks like Denzel Washington. So you get it, yeah. Just to give you pepper in your body small. I'm not peppering you, but just to give you pepper in your body. My husband is very handsome. Mommy, because what I am coping with, you cannot cope with it. I know. If you say he's fine, oh, he's very nice there, you cannot cope with him. I know. He himself, he knows. Sometimes I have to behave like Margaret Thatcher. Sometimes I have to behave like a baby. Baby, I just want to be pampered. Sometimes, mama, I should be a yiri. That is marriage for you. We know we fit each other. So don't even think, oh, I'm going to Google the man and snatch him. He's unsnatchable. People are praying for us. So it cannot be snatched. The people have tried it in the past. They are still trying. They will try in the future. It is normal. Even people, they are looking at me. So babe, don't even think it's only you that girls are looking at. Me, they are looking at me too. Show me your money. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? Anyway, see, this thing called marriage, it's a broad topic because I can keep talking and talking and talking and talking. I just want you to know that marry the right person. How do you know the right person? Pray like you've never prayed before. Start praying when you start having feelings. Yes, when you start having feelings with the opposite sex. What do you want in a man? Write it down. Now write what. First of all, before I even say what do you want in a man, what do you want in a man? Write down God's standard first. Then you now write your own beside it. Now start picking the one that are alike, because there has to be how will I say? There has to be a base. See, you might be Miss Nigeria or Miss World, and you decide. I'm sure you have seen it now. I don't want to call any names, but you get the picture. There are so many Miss Nigeria, Miss World. They are looking good, and their husbands are they are God's image. Let me just say, you get the gist. Their husbands are made in God's image. Nobody's ugly. Now money they make fine bobo, but their husbands are molded in God's image. They are molded in God's image. All right. So let me just tell you, so once you have that, they can be the best people to stay together, because the truth is, different people attract each other. What you might feel, this person might not be my standard. What if it's the one for you? And you just keep looking at the person. It's just my friend. Just keep blowing him and sisterring the person. Just my friend. Meanwhile, that's the person God wants for you. Not because, there are no available options. And really, there are actually available options. I've seen people get married to the right person and they still got divorced. What happened? You may ask. How do you sort your differences? Are you willing to fight for your marriage? A lot of narrative these days will say, there's always the woman, fight for your marriage. Yes, men too. Do you really love the woman, or you are carried away with one girl that has straight legs in miniskirt that is turning your head? Is that really what you want, or you rather stick with the person that you know? Yes, I know we women, we have our own excesses. We nag a lot. Me, number one, I'm your cheerleader. Like, if my husband, he knows, if I say, oh babe, we need to do this done, I know my husband, he will forget. The moment he takes 2 steps, he has forgotten. So I have to keep reminding you, say, until it gets to the point whereby, babe, you are nagging me. I'll say yes, so that you will remember to get mad back. We like to talk, it is in our nature. Those ones are maples too, unless you are your natural, maybe your presenter or something, then you have to talk. But there are some men, they like to talk. You meet people like that. You know what suits you. But sometimes, on the other hand, what suits you might not be what God wants for you. Have you asked God? Okay, this person, see, let me give you an assignment. I'm trying to be realistic here. Let me give you an assignment. We all have toasters. People that toast us. We all have toasters. All right. Write their names down on the paper. You call up anybody. Don't say it's Christy that said that. Write their names down. Write down the good parts. This person, don't tell me he's tall, handsome, and that's not what I'm saying. He's good natured. He's humble. Write it down. Write it out. Write this person. Also write their vices. Does his mouth smell a lot? Does he not have respect for people? Does he, do as if something is wrong with him himself? Write it down. Be real to yourself. Now compare. At least if you are people if you are a girl, that is so fine, maybe you have like 10. Write the 10 toasters that you have. Write their good parts and their bad parts. Now start checking it with God's standard. Which of them would you choose? You will narrow it down. You will know the one that is not for you. Because the truth be said, not every spouse, not every male or every female is the right one for you. Write it down. Now start praying on the person. God, if this person is for me, let me know. Let me know. Because we always take God out of the equation. That's the problem. Do my spouse and I, do we have arguments? Oh, we do. We still had one argument yesterday. In fact, yesterday he had to bribe me. As at the time of this recording, yesterday he had to bribe me, to go to the cinema. We went to watch one sweet movie like that. Alright? That was his way of bribing me. There are some men that are not romantic. What if your wife is the one that is romantic, that is always buying things? If you don't both work for your marriage will become boring. You see, I think at the point where my marriage got interesting for me, and I'm always like eager, to see my husband. Not in the first 2 years, whereby sometimes I wake up like, so this man said, who can find? I beg. I should have told him I don't want to get married. Why am I married downstairs? Especially the first 2 years when I was like, God, I need a baby. Maybe a baby will take away this distraction. The guy feels as if I'm choking him, and it wasn't so. My husband was still thinking of how am I going to manage? Like I have a wife, because we have to sit down and talk. And he was like, babe, all those times, like, God, I have a wife. How do I take care of her? How do I do this? I know that she's always been pampered. How do I cope with that? So, but sometimes because we are so quick to judge, like, this person is not taking care of me. What if he's having a tough time? We forget that these men, I'm talking from the woman perspective now, we forget that these men, they have feelings as well. They want to be recognized. They want to be I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put it. They want to be recognized. They want, people to appreciate them. Because, truth be said, a lot of men die before their time because they carry matter of the house. They want to be looked as the sole provider. Brother, if you are watching this, you cannot kill yourself. If your wife is working, and you are working, please support her. It is witchcraft. Let me tell you now. It is witchcraft. If your wife has been working, I now tell her not to work again, and you are not providing an alternative source of income for her, please, it is witchcraft. It is wizardry, because you're a man. It is wizardry. A woman should not be idle, because that is the only thing that kills a woman faster. A woman should not be idle. What did I say?
A woman should not be idle.
And you women, don't relax on, oh, my husband is rich. I know, if you take care of you, let his money be extra money for you. There's nothing as sweet as having your own money. You see all this in corner that some men are having, it's because they are not doing anything. Let's be honest with ourselves. You are not doing anything. You just want to be eating, sleep. Castle Kaji limited. It's not like demand too. That here. He has his own creator too. It's not fair. Please. Marriage is 100-100. It's not 50-50. Don't come with the mindset of, oh, I bring half, my husband brings half. Meet each other at, like, you could come together. If somebody is romantic, please let the other person up their game. Nobody gets it right. Nobody gets it right. No, absolutely nobody gets it right. We all are a work in progress. So please, I just want to tell you this. Make sure that whosoever you're marrying is your friend. Whosoever you're marrying is your best friend. That your spouse should be the first person you talk to. And I'm talking of spouses that has brain. Please. I'm not talking of someone that maltreats you, whether male or female, because female beats up men too. Whether male or female, your spouse should be your best friend. If that is not the case, then there's a serious problem. You need to sit back and analyze your marriage. And a lot of, in this African terrain that we are in, a lot of people don't do marriage therapy. How do you guys survive? You need to talk to someone, because you get to a point in your marriage, you just feel as if, oh, I'm the one doing everything. You are misunderstanding each other. There's miscommunication. There's nobody you can talk to. You feel, oh, if I go and report him, I'm not saying, in fact, anybody else outside, your both families, like the father or the mother, don't talk to them. Talk to an outsider. Look for ways to spice up your marriage. It's not easy. Like I said, you have all the butterflies when you're dating, Can you bring that back into marriage? It is very, very important. All right? Very, very important. So, how has marriage changed me? That question is a $1 million question, because I would say marriage amplifies who you are. If you used to be dirty when you were single, you'll be dirty when you get married, because it just amplifies. You are living with someone. The person is saying your flaws, everything, how you are without makeup. Do you jack always sleeping and you are applying spit? Everything is there in marriage. You are seeing each other's. That's why the Bible says they were naked and they were not ashamed. That's the thing. So has marriage changed me? I would say marriage has upgraded me. Yes, because with marriage comes a sense of responsibility on you. If you were properly trained, or if you were trained and you actually take training, I'm interpreting what I said, and it's on both ways. It would affect you. It will upgrade you. I won't say it change. Marriage will change you per se. Everything in marriage is times. The lens is like times a million times. You are seeing everything verbatim. You are seeing everything in real life, HG. There's nothing to hide. So I'll say marriage has helped me to be the best, the best version of myself. And there was one important thing my husband told me before we got married, and that is he would allow me to be myself, and he will allow me to fly. That no matter how high it is, so far I am comfortable. This is his word verbatim. So far you are comfortable, Christy, I am okay. And that is coming from a man that is not, that is not insecure, and that is coming from a man that is, sure of himself. Are there times whereby I feel okay, I don't feel like being in this marriage? Oh, so many times, because sometimes it does some things out of the blue. See, let me give you an instance. For example, I'm one that likes to plan my time. I like to plan my day. In fact, I like things in a particular way. But my husband, he can scatter the whole place and he will still find his way around it. Yeah? I'm not like that. I get upset. In fact, I'm like, why is it like? I still get upset. But with time, I've had to, understand him. I've had to study him. Oh, this is the kind of person he is, and he didn't mean any harm. And he, on his own side, has had to study me. Okay, this woman, when she's like this, it be like say she did on her period, or that's why she's behaving like she has points going, or she just has a mind of her own. My husband, for me, I'm trying to give you, two sides to a point. For me, I'm one person that if I don't want to communicate with you, like if I feel this conversation is unnecessary or it is going way beyond what I can handle, I can block you. Like, it doesn't take me time. I was saying, you're so quick to block people on your phone. I say yes, because I like peace of mind. I like something that will be able to sleep well at night. I don't joke with it. So why, my husband can give you 1,000,001 chances. Like, maybe the person is this, maybe the person he might be going through a rough day. Me, once I give you first chance, second chance, the third one, you must be really nice. You must be really good to me. You see, after that one, no block it, and I'm sorry. I don't have time for pampering. So that marriage just helps you, to be the best version of yourself. Do not forget that marriage is a beautiful thing. Come with the right mindset. Pray to God, and as much as possible, try to tolerate each other. You are not perfect. He's not perfect, but you can make it work. You are on the same team, and God is with you. With God, all things are possible. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I can't wait to read your comments. Please kindly like, share and subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that is life with Daddy's Girl. I'm signing out. Until same time next episode, I remain Christianah.